Welcome to the first episode of Mama's Getting Oily. We're going to talk about Young Living and everything that it provides. But first, I have some notes to follow, so don't get off track because I tend to do that a lot. Just ask me how many times it took to record this first one. No, don't ask me that. Don't ever ask me that. Okay, so episode 1 is going to look a little like this. I'm going to introduce myself, talk about how I got into Young Living, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I'm Ashley. I am a mom of 4. We homeschool. My husband is amazing and deals with so much estrogen in the house. I don't know how he does it, but he's amazing. We have been an oily family for over 5 years now, and it all started with my daughter's ADHD. And from there, it just kept building and building and building and building and has changed so much for us. It's ridiculous. But like I said, I'm going to stay on topic here so that we don't go crazy. Okay? So first, we're going to talk about Young Living's history. Young Living is over 25 years old. Okay? Have always been known for their high standards. And that's huge, you guys. When you're trying to decide on a company to go down the natural living path, the less toxins, the no harsh chemicals and all that, it's super important to know what company you're buying from. Fair? You know, like a lot of the store oils will say 100% pure lavender. Let's say we're talking about lavender, 100% pure essential oil. By law, they only have to have 5% pure essential oil in that bottle to say that it's 100%. Like, what? That's the kind of things that we really want you to do your research. We really want you to look into each individual company and see what their standards are before you decide to hate or love a company. Okay? With Young Living, you're always going to get 100% pure essential oil in the bottle. It's not going to be made with fillers like most are. It's not going to have any of that extra crap in it. It's going to be whatever it says on the bottle. That's it. Nothing else. Okay? Young Living sets the bar so high that it makes it really difficult for other companies to come up to their standards. Like, there is an entire list of questions to ask your company, the company that you choose to provide you with natural living. So if you guys want access to those questions, let me know. You can email me at mamasgettinoily@gmail.com, or if you know me personally, which at this point most of you should, you can get with me on Facebook, and I will send you the list of questions to ask the company that you are choosing to provide you with your natural living. The one thing that I've noticed a huge thing on is that with Young Living, you can go to their farm and walk on and see what they're doing at any time. No appointments, no prep, no denials, nothing. You can go and see the process from start to finish whenever. None of the company's going to let you in on their secrets because there are too many secrets that they're hiding. So go with the company that is willing to let you walk onto their land and go, yeah, here, this is what we do. I planted a lavender plant. What? It's crazy. One of my plants that I planted in the ground is going to go in a bottle someday. What? It's nuts. It's crazy. So, list of questions to ask your company, your oil company, whichever company you want to use or whatnot. Just please, please, please do your research. That's the biggest thing. Do your research, all of it. Okay? So, dangers of toxins. I'm going to make this short-ish. Shortish? There's a lot of dangers when it comes to toxins. If you were to grab a shampoo bottle or a body wash bottle and look at the ingredients on the back and really dive into Google on those specific ingredients that you can't say, that none of us can say, you will find that there is a lot of problems. Mostly on your endocrine system, which is your thyroid, it's your sleep, it's your weight, it's your attitude, it's everything. And it can mess with that hardcore. Not to mention the carcinogens that are in all these things and everything. Respiratory issues, you name it, it's all there. Grab a bottle. I dare you. Grab a bottle. Look at the ingredients, find one you can't pronounce, and stick it into Google. You will find articles upon articles upon articles of just what that certain ingredient can do to your body. It is not good, you guys. Not good. Not good. So if you can, make better choices. Plant-based products are amazing. We use Thieves Cleaner. That is plant-based. It has essential oils, plant-based, no toxins, no harsh chemicals, clean and breathe at the same time. What a concept, right? I remember being a kid and my mom using bleach on everything. And, windows had to be open, fans going, all that kind of stuff. And I'm not against bleach. I use bleach. But with Thieves, I can clean things, kill 99.99% of germs, and still breathe. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, sorry. All right, so now we're going to talk about CBD. There's CBD everywhere. You see it in convenience stores, vape shops, everywhere. Everybody has some kind of CBD that they are promoting. Now, with that being said, we're going to go right back to the questions on the company, okay? Because Young Living CBD, Nature's Ultra, is still along the Seed to Seal guidelines and standards, which means you can see everything that they're doing. You know what's going into their product. You know that the CBD is 99% CBD oil or CBD and 1% essential oil from Young Living. And you already know that essential oils from Young Living are held to high standards. They're pure, right? So what is CBD used for? It's honestly a shorter list if we talk about what you can't use it for, because it's great for your skin, it's great for stress, great for sleep, great for pain. We have the muscle and joint rub that my husband absolutely loves. His body's falling apart and he loves that CBD to rub on his shoulders, his neck, wherever he's sore and feeling pain. I like the drops because I have an anxiety disorder, and when the anxiety hits, I can put a dropper underneath my tongue, and my anxiety starts to calm down immediately, because anything sublingual like that will kick in really quick. I like to use the Calm Roller on the kids before bed. It chills them out, and yes, CBD is okay for kids because there is no THC in it, which goes to the next question. Is CBD marijuana? No. Different plants. So CBD, let's just deal with the elephant in the room right at the start. The hemp plant is a cousin to the marijuana plant. It's like sweet corn versus field corn. It is not the same. You are not going to pop some field corn in the pot and feed it to your family. You're not. You're going to use sweet corn because that's what we like, right? Okay. So hemp is the parent plant. Cannabis is the scientific name for that plant. Both hemp and marijuana contain CBD. The marijuana plant was hybridized to produce more than 40 times the amount of THC, the chemical responsible for making you high. Hemp has a very low amount of THC. In fact, for CBD to be legal, which it is in 50 states, it has to be less than 0.3% THC. And in Young Living CBD, there is zero, none, not even that 0.3%, 0% THC. That means members of the military, the police, any job where you're going to get drug tested, you can use this CBD. It will not show up on a drug test because it is not THC or marijuana. Okay? As a matter of fact, many of the people that I work with in the oil business have taken THC tests at alternate times. Never has it shown up because there is 0% THC in our CBD. Okay, so why are we scared of it? We were trained to be scared of it. I mean, because of the legal climate in the United States, legal issues with hemp started with Marijuana Tax Act of 1937, and it had nothing to do with hemp being dangerous and everything to do with politics, which is what we're in the middle of right now. Aren't we? Politics? Gross. We're not talking about that. So let's talk about hemp. Let's talk about the history and how we got to where we are with CBD. Hemp was used for making paper and clothing and was in direction competition with some businesses, so owners set out to make it illegal. Sound familiar? Hemp is actually one of the oldest cultivated crops of all time. It's been used in medicine, to make rope, sails, and paper. Its history goes back over 6,000 years from China to Rome. Even in the United States, early Jamestown settlers observed that Powhatan Indians growing hemp in 1607. The CBD is not new. That's the point here. It's not new. Early drafts of the Declaration of Independence was written on hemp paper. Politics made it illegal. That's it. CBD is not dangerous. It contains no THC. It contains nothing except a more natural relief, right? So talking about CBD, there are 3 main products of CBD that we have. We have the muscle and joint rub, we have the calm roller, and we have the drops. Now, if you would like to try all 3 products, we are doing a special right now where it is $25 and you get a little bit of each. So you get some of the oil, some of the roller, and some of the muscle and joint rub so that you can try it. If you decide to try it, you pay the $25, I send you the samples, and then if you decide you love it, which you will because nobody has ever turned that down since we've had it, and you decide to buy the CBD starter kit, I am knocking off $25 from the original price. So that means that the $25 that you're investing in your health now will come off for your CBD kit later in the future when you decide that you are ready to have it all the time and have enough of it. Because I tell you what, it lasts a long time, but you're going to love it so much, guaranteed. When you're ready to take that plunge and get your CBD kit, it'll be $25 cheaper. It's an amazing deal, and you get to try it at a low cost before you invest in it. But I promise, investing in your health is going to be the best thing you could do. Because have you seen medical bills? It's way more expensive to be sick than it is to stay healthy. Way more expensive. And we need to start investing in ourselves now because the companies are listening. They're listening. Look at how many restaurants and grocery stores have offered GMO free and organics and all these things that we have been screaming about for years about how this is not okay to add all these things in there that are messing with our bodies. So take today and make today the day that you invest in yourself, in your health and in your family's health, because I promise you it is way more expensive to be sick than it is to be healthy. Trust me, my husband's got the medical bills to prove it. So email me at mamasgettinoily@gmail.com if you would like some CBD samples, and we will get you rolling on this lifestyle that is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. You will not regret jumping in. I never have, and it's been 5 years. This is not a fad. This is not just a, look at me, I have these. Do you see this container? It is completely full of oils. And it just, we use them daily, every day. Me and my husband, all 4 of my kids, we use it on the dog because they have pet oils as well that are safe for your pets. So please, please, please do your research, invest in your health, and let me know when you are ready to take the plunge in your CBD lifestyle. Make sure you tune in next week for another episode where we talk more about how hemp is not a drug, how the body is ready for CBD already, and why we use CBD over other products, and how safe it is. How safe it is going to be a very interesting conversation, and I guarantee it's going to get a few of us to laugh. So meet me here next week, and we will talk more about how mama's getting oily. Bye.
What you're giving, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to